Okay, good morning, everyone, all of us. So for today, similar stuff to we've covered already. We'll be doing initially some movement, shaking and bouncing, some karate moves just to get the blood going, a bit from squats, and then some qigong stuff, which is specifically around managing anxiety. And then we'll really quieten our mind down so that you can do some kind of intention setting for what you'd like today to be like for you, or maybe how you want to be today, or perhaps imagining that time when you've just finished, you've definitely finished for the day, and how do you want to feel then, that sense of completion or whatever that feeling is you'd like. So we'll kind of intend that at the end of this session. Okay, so to begin with, I'll move back. Let's do the shaking and bouncing that you're familiar with now. And this is where really kind of free form, you can start with your grounded stance, but let that go and just try and have your wrists loose, your elbows loose, let your shoulders bounce up and down a couple of times so that you really get the feeling that you are loose. Maybe twist around a little bit. It's a bit like dancing, I guess. And if your feet hop around a bit too, that's good. So just whatever for you means I feel free and loose and I'm not tight. So we'll just do this for a minute or so, just to begin to get some blood flowing and feel how nice it is to start to feel a bit of blood moving around, your breath is moving a bit, and how nice it is working from home that you could get up at any point and do this. And although there might be the odd person who looks at you as if you're odd, you don't care. It's definitely not your boss and it's not a work colleague. Okay. So coming now into your grounded stance, just make sure that your feet are parallel. They're roughly shoulder width apart, and your knees are soft. So bend your knees. You can straighten up a bit, but you want your knees to be soft, so they're not locked. They're slightly bent. And check the tilt of your pelvis. Just feel the weight right down in the soles of your feet. Just move slightly from one foot to the other. And back to that analogy of if I were to give you a heavy parcel now, you put your arms out, you would be perfectly balanced. It wouldn't lurch you forward or back. Your weight would go straight down with the parcel and you would have it strongly there. So you feel in a strong, grounded stance. So we're going to do a few karate blocks and punches. This might be something that you'd want to stand up and do when things had frustrated you a lot before you then calmed back down. I've said before, if you can't think, move. If you can't move, breathe. You might want to move in a bit of a way to start with. So those blocks that we did the other day, this is where you're imagining something coming towards you and you're blocking it out of the way by moving sideways. So your outer arm goes up and across as your inner arm comes down on the inside. That's it. So one, and you can, it might be nice to turn sort of 45 degrees for this. It's a bit more authentic, because if you are fighting somebody, you don't give them a great big target, you give them a smaller target. So you'd be side on, 45 degrees or so, and just, as you do that now, let your weight flow from front foot to back foot. Pull in your tummy button, your belly button, so that you feel fairly tight here. So that if something were coming towards you, you would knock it out of the way. Okay? We'll just do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Change sides to put your other foot forwards now, just to balance things up a bit. And we're going to do the opposite, the out to in. Starting position is here, hand behind your head. And now you're knocking something out the way from the out to in. And I'm deliberately twisting my body. I'm deliberately getting the exercise through my midriff here, so that I'm giving my spine a bit of a workout. Got that? Very nice. Keep looking forwards for this. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Shake that loose. And we'll do some punches now. Same thing. So you start with your grounded stance, but then you take a step forward slightly. We're going to do, just to quickly explain, when we're punching in this way, there's as much pull as there is push. So again, you're emphasizing the twisting, the power coming from your hips, coming all the way up. So rather than a punch being that, it's my whole body through my hip, shoulder. So it's almost as if the arm is the last part. Does that make sense? You've frozen there, Caroline. Oh yeah, okay. So we're going to start with the lower down. We're going to do low, then middle, then upper. So twisting. When you fully punch, don't lock your elbow out completely. So you stop before your elbow is totally straight. Make sure you're breathing slowly and deeply. Again, the deliberate twisting. So Madeline, put some oomph into it there. So you're tightening your tummy. You are actually hitting forwards and pulling backwards at the same time. So you should feel a good bit of work going on in your midriff here. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the middle. So punching straight ahead now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And higher up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay. Have a shake, have a shake, have a shake. Let's do some squats so we get some energy down here. Nice and wide stance. Feet sort of 45 degrees. And whilst the first half we're going to concentrate down here, and then the second half will concentrate the upper body. As you come down, stick your bum out as if you're going to sit down. Raise your hands for balance. And concentrate on pulling the balls of your feet apart, as if you've got a towel on the floor between the balls of your feet. That'll help look after your knees. Okay, so once you've got that, sticking out your bum, we're going to add in, on the way up, squeezing back. Squeezing back. So I'm rolling my hand back into that fist, pulling back, and I'm trying to concentrate on keeping my shoulders back and down as I squeeze together at the top. So I'm getting a bit of energy in here, in between my shoulder blades. Squeezing those muscles together, opening up the chest. Couple more of those. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Okay. Is your heart pumping a bit? Got a bit of blood going? Excellent. Okay. So we're going to start to settle it down now and calm it down now. I'm hoping that you can use these techniques to get you away from your desk, get some blood moving, and then get yourself into a great position mentally to be cracking on with work until we get to that place at the end of the day I mentioned where you go, that's it, I'm done, I'm finished, yay. So let's do some wave breathing. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Get your grounded stance on again, so you're conscious that you are very upright with your knees soft, feet parallel. So I'm breathing all the way out, squeezing that bottom hand in with a breathing in, breathing out, out here, out here, breathing in. So imagine the energy moving up like a wave from your belly ribs, chest, hold it up there, and then chest, ribs, and belly. I'm moving up and down as I go to help emphasize that, and then out, down. So you're collapsing down, relaxing, and at the bottom, pushing in. Very nice. So all the time we're concentrating on learning to breathe down here. So probably you feel a bit more calm and still from doing that exercise. We often hold tension and anxiety up in our chest. So we're now going to find your sternum, and with the tips of your fingers, just give that a little rub with circular movements, climbing gradually up. Taking a deep breath, clearing out stress and tension. If you had anxiety held there, we're going to turn it back into vitality. Knowing that lots of the fears and the anxiety and the tension that we have is imagined stuff. Right here, right now, I'm okay. In fact, I'm more than okay. I'm completely alive. So just walking up and down, nice circles. Give it a brush down. And then gently with loose fists, knocking up and down that sternum. Deep breath in. Clearing out stress and tension from the chest. Okay, check you're in your grounded stance again. Just put your hands in front of you, spread your fingers. Feel that energy, vitality in your chest. Notice your hands and your fingers. Settle down into your grounded stance and imagine that energy now flowing between your hands and your heart. As you breathe out, calming you down, calming you down. Okay, we're going to do a move now called spreading the feathers. And this is again where we're going to pull in some good energy into our chest, arms and hands. So back in your grounded stance, I'll just show you this to begin with. You sit back and lean forward, gathering energy in front of you, and then sending it down the arms, stretching your fingers towards the floor, palms outwards. Deep breath in, gather the energy, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So you're taking the stress and tension out of your neck and your shoulders. So standing tall when your arms are down. Breathing in. So nice circle the energy down. Now staying in that position with your arms stretched down, your hands are stretched down towards the floor, palms outwards. You can now just let the ear go towards the shoulder. Keeping your hands pressed down, just let the weight of your head give your neck a nice little stretch to one side there. Deep breath in. You can let your head go back slightly, feel it take a stretch at the front. Go forward slightly, you'll feel the stretch more in the back. So you can roll the head across the shoulder, stretching your hands out and down. Look at the angle of my arms, stretching my hands out. Roll across the other side. Make sure you're pressing your hands down, palms outwards. Let that stretch your neck. Breathing deeply. Roll the head across the shoulder. Feel it taking out that stress and tension from your neck. Okay, back to the middle. Just open your hands, let there be some fresh air under your arms. Just close your eyes, settle into your grounded stance. Notice how your body feels. Feel the energy flowing down your arms into your hands, down your legs to your feet, up your spine to your head. Settle in to the sensations in your body. Okay, and for the last 2 minutes, let's take a seat at the desk. That's it, grab a seat. Breathing down into your belly again. Breathing slowly and calmly. We're going to do, again, focusing on this area. Can you cross your hands like this? And with your index finger, just find your collarbone. We want to press just beneath your collarbone. Might feel a little bit of a slightly sore spot there. Find that spot just under your collarbone. And then just press lightly with all your fingers. Sitting nice and upright in your chair. So just pressing gently there. You're giving yourself a hug. Again, you're pressing on a spot where we hold stress and tension. And we'll just breathe together for a minute or two. Breathing slowly and deeply. Holding yourself. Allowing yourself to come to rest. Reassuring yourself. Just focus on your head now for a minute and your face. And take your hands down into your lap. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. Let your jaw go slack. And see if you can notice a gentle smile at the corners of your mouth. Like a Mona Lisa smile. So you're smiling inwardly to yourself, calming and reassuring yourself. And that genuine smile is there ready for everybody else that you're going to deal with today. So when you're ready, just open your eyes and come back to the room. So before we go, or as you go, just think about the day you'd like to have, what sort of energy you want to bring to your day, and imagine that time of the day when you've just finished, it's all done, and you want to be saying, wow, brilliant, that was a good day, it went the way I wanted. So just set your intention for the day as we finish off and as you pack up. Thank you very much. Hope that was useful, and look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Cheerio. Bye-bye. Bye for now.
Bye.